Podcast.
What, my G's?
Get out.
It's another week, another podcast.
Leave.
We got another guest. We got Gio.
We've got
Same guest as last time, though. I'm
The-
back!
We got the drug guy from last week.
Drug boy
Heroin and stuff.
and Budge.
That bush. That bush.
Did you see the thing about Logan Paul the other day? He's got brain damage.
Yeah, he's got holes in his head.
It does make sense.
It makes sense.
Explains quite a bit, really, doesn't it? It's weird, that.
How'd you get holes in your brain?
Well, apparently he hit his head when he was a kid or something, wasn't it?
That makes sense.
In all fairness, I only saw a clip of it on True News.
Yep,
So
same.
either that or they threw him.
I would throw him.
I'd throw him.
But I'd throw him like last week. I wouldn't have done it as a kid because I don't know what he was like as a kid.
But
Ego is probably still the same.
yeah,
Small. I mean, hi.
just filming dead squirrels hanging from the trees.
Well, straight away we've got a good we've got a good title. Hanging
Dead
squirrels.
Squirrels and trees.
Topics for this week.
Anything
What do we
happened this
wanna do?
week?
Oh, we're going to start doing a fitness thing.
No.
We might as well talk about that.
We're not talking about that.
Don't know what he's all about.
Spicy
Not
stories.
talking about, we're not talking about the charity case.
Just one beer, we said. Just the one pint.
Just one pint.
Turned into me leaving to go get a packet of cigarettes and turning up with 2 pints right and sat in front of me. We're like, go on, catch up.
That's something I didn't know you were allergic to, like aniseed or something like that.
Yeah, if I drink Jaeger, I will shit myself.
Oh.
It's not a pretty sight.
Oh, hang on. There's a weight loss tip there.
Oh,
Quick shot.
That's a good
Shoot right
shout.
through you.
quick shot of absinthe and 14 hours of pain.
So you can eat what you want. You can eat
And
what you,
you
want.
get a Big Mac.
And then you get a big.
Can I have a Big Mac and a Jaeger bomb, please?
Imagine that at McDonald's.
Yeah, just chuck it in a shake, give it a quick mix.
Oh, in a
Basically, The way I
milkshake.
was explaining it to him, Jaeger, I don't mind the taste of it. I'm not too keen on it,
Yeah.
but I will drink it. I'll be fine.
Mm.
Jaeger will be the only drink that makes me throw up if I do throw up.
Yeah.
But then the next day I will have the runs. Bad.
Well, it's like Guinness.
Does that happen with you with Guinness or?
When I had it, yeah.
I just
I
never-
don't drink
I
anymore,
don't
but
like-
when I did have a Guinness, it was like
Could you
the
imagine-
next day was not
Could you imagine
kind.
him when he did drink? I imagine he's like a monster. He's just, tearing up his spoons.
to smash it into his face with a weapon. It's just like,
I feel like I should do it once at least.
Yes.
what? Are you just like off drink? Is it? What is it? You just don't like?
I
drinking?
don't like it.
Oh.
The majority of them I just don't like.
What drinks or just alcohol
drinks.
in general?
Alcohol. But I'm not.
Good enough
I'm not.
vodka
I'm not
doesn't have a
against
taste.
it, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
Do you not like cider or anything like that?
Oh no, I do like ciders.
Oh.
But like when we went out for
Yeah.
the end of year thing, when we had what was it, vodka and coke, or whatever, I could have had a lot of that.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
don't
can't
like.
taste
I
it.
can't stand.
It's when you can't
Vod-
taste it.
Vodka and coke should never go together.
Vodka just shouldn't be a thing.
I
think it's
like
dirt.
vodka.
I saw.
I showed him a video of me just drinking straight vodka, like
He was
down in at the
chugging a
corner
bottle. It was disgusting.
at 3 in the afternoon on a Saturday.
After school.
5 o'clock
I mean,
somewhere.
it's
It's
midnight
5 o'clock
somewhere.
in Germany. Let's start.
What about you guys? Anything that?
I think we should talk about our fitness thing quick that we want to do
All right, yeah.
because it kind of backs it up from the podcast.
Right, we go. I'm a fat cunt. I know I need to
Same.
lose some weight, otherwise I might die at 26.
Fuck, that's not far!
Got 6 years. I should be all right.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah, occasional Big Mac
And a Jaeger.
and a Jaeger.
So yeah, the whole point is that we've, from today, which is what, the 7th of March? Because
Yes.
this will go out today,
Yeah.
7th of March. So we've, was it us four and one other person who's basically weighed ourselves today, and we're setting ourselves goals of some sort of fitness. And then the 30th of April, that's the deadline, effectively. Ironically, deadline podcast. So we've all weighed ourselves, we all know what our weights and stuff are, so we've set ourselves goals, and basically if we don't achieve them, we're going to have £15 put in a pot, and the people who have achieved their achievements basically get a sum of that money.
You lot might get money then, because I've got a big one to do.
But hopefully, we all. The thing is, I think we don't have to set like stupid amount of like weight loss or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just like we set a reasonable one, something that's not stupid but is still doable. But
I'm
at
going to
least
change mine to 92 kg, because then that's a stone, and then I don't have to lose like a stone and a half. Which I
True.
know I won't do, because I'll get like a stone in. I was like, I'll treat myself to a week of binge eating.
Well, yeah, there's New York when we go.
I actually had that at one point, like ages ago. I was like, I hadn't eaten much like for a while, and then went down to a cafe that we'd like go to fairly a lot, and the woman behind the counter she's talking to me. She was like, "Oh, you look like you lost a lot of weight." And then the next day I was like, "Fuck it, I'll get a burger and chips." Oh, I've lost weight.
Yeah, you just don't want to counteract that. But I think that's what's good about like us 5 doing it. I know there's one person not here, but I think it's just it backs each other up. Me and Kieran were talking about it the other day about
It's self-restraint. It's the
it
hardest
is
thing.
it's really hard to do it on your own because
Yeah.
I work out in that, but it's not the goal which I want to be. I want to get that next step, and to get that next step, I've just not got the motivation anymore.
So I can rub my hands across your washboard abs.
Yeah, for the summer.
Get the summer bods out, boys.
Stop
Summer
now.
bods.
Oh, do you know what? I said that word the other day and never did the push-ups.
Well, the M word.
Yeah, yeah. I did catch you out. Yeah.
What
We were in Spoons, and when we were in Spoons,
Yeah.
his mate turned up, and Gio was like, "Oh, we should play Craft again." And I was like, "I fucking got ya."
I feel like for
And then he
context,
was
we
like,
should
"Oh,
say on the
shit."
podcast.
He's lucky though, because he could have done you for 20 for not doing them on the spot.
Yeah.
No, I said to him, "Should I do him right now?" He was like, "No, I'll do him later." That's
Yeah,
what he said.
'cause I
It's
did-
also the thing of like, if
we
you
were
go
in the middle
through a
of
door,
Spoons.
if you leave a room, if you get caught in a room, you leave the room.
Does an archway count as a door?
No, it has to be like a physical door. Like it has to be like another room.
I forgot about that rule.
It has to be counted as another room.
Like-
It goes up by 10.
Like if I wanted to, yeah, I could do you disgusting.
Yeah, he
You know,
could've
I'd be
done
like,
you for
you
every
have to
single
do like
door.
80, but
You would go.
I'll leave
Every
it.
door.
Once
So
I had to do
spoons,
100.
Yeah.
I went out, came
Yeah.
back.
I did
We went to
100.
the toilet
once.
about 4 times.
Tom had to do 100 at one point.
So I had to do 100 press ups.
What, there and then?
Yeah.
Went
He
to
went
the,
through doors.
Because we forgot
I
about
can't do
it.
press ups. Can I do them like on my knees?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
So what? For
We call them-
example,
we call
whilst
them bitch
Gio's
press-ups.
whilst
No, we call them
Gio's doing
Francis
this, though,
press-ups.
that's actually a really good technique though. Whilst Gio's doing
my
this,
shoulders are hurting.
whilst Gio's doing this,
Right,
this is a
you've
game
got
of
immunity
life.
for an explanation.
This is game of life,
Game
right?
of Life. It's
So-
corridor. It's corridor digital is where we got this from.
Yeah. So every time we say mine, so in context, oh, do you want to play Minecraft? Because the word mine is in that name, we basically have to do 10 press ups. But like Ryan said, if we go out of the door, we do 20. But obviously, if you forget and you do it the next day, you just do. It's like an automatic, like 50 or 100.
there was a guy at Jake. Jake
You
at
can do it
Corridor.
in sections.
Jake at Corridor Digital forgot to do them, went home for a weekend, and when he got back, he had to do like 1,000 or something. So he had
Fuck.
to do it. If he wanted to do it in like a thing, it would take him like a year to get them all done. So he was doing most of them, but then they were like, "You done like half."
You could
of
do
them."
like 100 over.
He can do like 100 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not that athletic.
You know
to
what
do
the
that.
worst part about it is? When we originally joined you lot, I
Yeah.
went for so long
Without saying.
without saying it, and I slipped up once without realising. I was so upset.
I got you that one.
But yeah, I think
it got
that's
to
a
the
good
point
game.
where I just forgot we were playing because I
Yeah,
hadn't
there's
been
like-
caught for so long.
If someone doesn't get caught for a while, you forget you're playing.
It
Yeah.
was like Tom was the first victim because Gio stitched him up where he didn't even know.
No, he didn't even. He wasn't even in the
playing
game.
at the time.
I'm just getting comfy, sorry.
Just moving a sofa.
It's on wheels though.
Question is, where is my phone?
Where
You didn't
are
leave
my
it next to it,
pants?
did you?
It's right there.
It's right there.
Chuck it out with bean.
I don't want to.
It's fine.
It's expensive.
It's fine.
It's been.
His head.
Haven't we got the rule? It's like if
His
no one
peanuts.
clocks it after 30 seconds, it
It's
becomes immune.
void.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
void.
if you get away with it, pretty much.
Oh, okay. To be honest, I forgot about that. But yeah.
Yeah, I say the hardest thing, like personally, when it comes to this weight loss thing, is just the self-restraint to not
Yeah.
eat whatever I want. Because I got such a routine where I'd just be like, yeah, I'll just have that.
To be honest, same. Like I work out, but I used to do like everyone knew at college was like, was it a Thursday? My Thursday was like the one day I had like desserts. That was like I can eat basically what I want on Thursdays, and then it just definitely after Christmas I was like, forget about it. I'm just gonna eat what I want.
So you're all right though, because you're at a point where you've just got to maintain. You
Yeah.
haven't actually got to lose anything.
No, I just want to get more definition without sounding
I feel like with me,
twatty.
there isn't a lot of restraint. It's just.
You seem pretty good,
laziness.
to be honest, with like, I feel like you could be really good with like, I don't need that
The
sweet
thing
food or
is
whatever.
about it, if I had loads of healthy food in my house, no problem. But I'm not going out of my way for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the only problem. I was like, I could go because there isn't anywhere that close that does like a salad or anything, and I just can't be asked. I can't be bothered with
Making
my salad
one,
because I'm
yeah.
terrible at any food preparation ever. Like, if you could imagine someone making a poor salad, that's me. Like, I wouldn't even cut the leaves. I'd just grab a leaf and just like rip it in half.
He just puts like a lettuce in a bowl there. That'd do.
That'd do.
Put a bit of barbecue sauce on it.
He's got a little dip on the side. It's like tortillas.
But no, I totally agree that it's trying to get,
Into the mindset.
yeah, it's into the mindset because it's like I'm so used to like, oh, let's go out and just get something sweet or something.
You know what's really annoying as well? A lot of the times, healthier food is more expensive than
Yeah,
like just.
That's
absolute
what's wrong
junk
with
food.
society.
but it's just not like filling most of the time. But that's where you have to like condition your belly effectively to like
I don't
start eating less because we're on like a calorie count.
The
and
annoying
everything.
thing is, I don't actually have I can't eat a lot of food. Like
I
every-
can't. You know how much I can eat. I can just eat.
Rebecca can eat more food than me. She's tiny.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of food. I can eat like one medium to like big size serving of most food.
Yeah.
But then I can't eat again out of the chair.
Oh, yeah.
I did second guess it. I was like, oh, it must be the sofa.
Um,
But it did sound like a fart.
Trust me, I've heard. Is it word of fart?
You smelt them as well.
You woke up in the morning, it's just like, and I was like, fuck it out.
A dirty lot of things as well.
I don't know what it's all about. I don't fart. I'm a woman.
Classy woman.
Yes.
He's never pooed in his life.
What is that?
But yeah, you were talking about like how much food.
Yeah, I can't eat a lot
you
of
can
food, which annoys me. Because
Okay.
I rarely have snacks during the day. I never have breakfast.
I skip.
But that's quite
breakfast a
good.
lot.
That's quite good that you do that because it's basically.
But it's apparently you're supposed to have, like, if you look on losing weight, you're supposed to have breakfast in the morning.
It
You eat
depends.
Something little.
It-
Because it kicks off your metabolism.
True, but then there's a thing which I do sometimes,
Bowl of porridge.
like every other day. Porridge is great for that, but like fasting. So and it depends on the person. It really does. But what I do is like at least 3 days a week, I basically skip breakfast and don't eat until 12. So as long as you stop eating by like 8 o'clock the day before, you get 16 hours of not eating. So you're basically fasting for those 16 hours. But realistically, most people do that. If you get like, unless you don't snack before bed, most
Yeah.
people do that naturally.
Mm.
I feel like I should just. I feel like I might just start having like something like a bowl of like healthy cereal or something in the morning.
Fruit and fibre.
Be careful with like healthy like
Yeah, 'cause
granola and
it's
stuff
got-
because
got loads of-
it says it is, but it's not.
Loads of sugar.
Yeah, porridge is perfect for that.
I
Do you
feel
like
maybe
porridge?
just like an apple or something will do it as well.
Yeah.
Because it kicks off your metabolism and
Yeah.
then just eat like have a.
Couple of slices in a box, a little Tupperware container.
Little
Turn up.
orange.
Get bullied for your carrot
I
sticks.
don't remember the last time I genuinely ate an orange.
No, same.
I had that the other day at work. I was making a cheese board and I put apple on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna get thrown away." I try a bit of that, and I was like, "Oh, fuck me, apples are good." I just
Forgot how good
forgot
they
how
are.
good apples were.
Like bananas.
Oh no, I hate bananas.
I love
I
bananas.
hate
yeah.
bananas
Only if they're
with a
green.
passion.
Yeah,
You like bananas?
Green bananas.
Oh.
Oh,
Shocked if you did like
yes.
they're like the best thing
I don't
ever.
like banana flavored. Did you?
Well,
Did
like,
you ever get that? Oh, I've got an ear infection. Here you go. Have
yes,
banana flavour.
yes.
Yeah. That was
If
grim,
I was,
yeah.
say if I was ill and then like my ear infection or whatever went,
Yeah.
and there's still some of that left over. When I was a naughty kid, my mum had 2 modes of deterrent. She chased me
banana.
with a spoon of this fucking medicine or Marmite. Like,
I love how it's food, no matter what, it's food or drink.
Fucking Marmite!
Bit in my eyes.
Oh no, I hate Marmite.
I like Marmite.
I don't
Like
like.
Marmite.
My
like,
girlfriend wanted
I gotta be in
like
the mood for
Marmite
it.
and toast, and I was like, do I really have to make this? This is. I
I've
didn't
got to be in
enjoy
the
it.
mood for Marmite though.
I've had Marmite.
I like Twiglets, if that counts.
Yeah,
That's
what I was gonna
it,
say.
yeah.
I've had like Marmite Twiglets and they're all right.
We
All
can't have
Twiglets
those
are
anymore.
Marmite.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Weird.
Why can't we have Marmite?
Because they're full of like saturated.
Do you know what's really annoying?
Shit.
At
I don't have
work,
many ways, it's fine.
And this is bad because it sucks up so
Oh,
much of
don't
my money.
fall
Every time I'm at work, so 2 days a week, I will go across, walk 14 steps and buy cockaro without fail.
Oh, I'll bleep the location, but that because
You just got to look for their healthy
gets
options.
it. Emma gets it because you can Uber Eats it.
You just have to look at the menu and go for the healthier options.
I don't like sushi.
You don't have to have sushi.
I don't like sushi.
I love that. You don't have healthy options. I don't like sushi.
I can't think of any healthy
It's called vegetables, mate.
What's that?
What's
Stuff
that?
that's normally
Broccoli.
What is
Carrot.
broccoli?
What is this broccoli?
Mark, come get the carrot.
Come get the carrot, Mark.
Oh, it's funny.
Carrot. No,
Name a green vegetable.
it's hard trying to go.
Well, it's like you said earlier, like the biggest problem with healthy eating, people are all like raving and ranting, oh, you should eat healthy, it do you good. Can't fucking afford to.
No.
I'm like,
It is
if I
really
want to buy a
hard.
salad, they want like
Obviously,
£4 off
cheap
me.
if you want
Protein.
A salad.
Protein bars are like usually quite good, but they don't always taste nice, and they
No.
cost an absolute fortune.
So-
The grenade bars like £2. Oh, sorry.
I went
what?
to so
It's
Boost.
cheap for a grenade.
You know, like the drink Boost, and they have the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
They have a protein bar.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
accidentally picked it up the other day.
Is it disgusting?
It's
It's alright.
it tastes like really. It tastes like flavourless chocolate
Yeah.
with some crunchy bits in it, but the crunchy bits feel too hard.
Oh.
So it feels like at a point you're just chewing on pebbles.
Well, have you seen like you get like a Mars bar and then they got like the protein one. No, it's Snickers, isn't it?
Yeah, Snickers with a
Yeah,
protein.
you'll get like a Snickers and it'll be like, I'll say it's like £1 for that. Then they get the protein plus and it's like $2.50 and you're like, what the fuck?
Just because of what 15 grams added.
Yeah.
Like, protein can't be that expensive to make.
It's
It's just people will buy it.
You
won't
can
they?
just buy a
Eat a
steak.
chicken.
But the thing is, those protein tubs we bought on Amazon, they're literally half price.
I've got to
So you
bring
get
that in.
£20. I'm actually going to get some for my birthday.
He told you that, but he's actually just bought a tub of G Fuel.
Well, you did get JV.
I've got packets, I haven't got an actual tub. Not that. No.
Oh, no.
I mean, yeah, you probably could,
I
but
feel like I don't want to take protein powder. So
It depends.
damn me the
Because
shit.
when I went to the gym,
Because I want to gain more muscle.
I've still got it now because
But
I've
lose
got
body
quite
fat.
a lot of fat on my body. I put on muscle really quick,
Yeah.
and I did like nothing but weights at the gym for like a month, and I've got really bad stretch marks on my arms now.
Yeah.
So my arms look ridiculously big. Like what they are now, they were like here.
Yeah.
And I was like walking around like just like
Big
actual-
gym right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like and it just looked really weird, so I stopped going to the gym and my arms
Yeah.
slowly deflated.
Deflated. Like a balloon.
That's the bit, like with me, like, I want to lose weight, but I don't want to, like,
It's
I
cardio.
don't want it to end up fucked, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
You just got to find that ratio of losing it
look
and
like a
not.
fat bastard when he loses all the weight. Like,
You don't want that saggy skin stuff.
I've got more chins than a Chinese phone book. We were talking about this the other night as well, weren't we? He's like grabbing his neck, he's like, my neck looks like a vagina.
What, you?
no, fuck it, we're watching Austin Powers.
Oh.
We were watching Austin Powers whilst in his room completely sober.
Yeah. We gathered round for a social study.
Yeah. What did we try and watch? We fell asleep.
Fuck
We was
no.
like dangling a condom on someone's face.
Oh yeah, game over, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a funny scene. Yeah, I like that.
He's
Scene.
like, take the picture, take the picture. He's like, I'm not taking a bit, and then he drops it.
Yeah.
Taking crack or something. He's like, "Ah."
So funny. I love that film.
Oh, you missed the bit where he bangs open the wardrobe and he's got like, the belt around his neck.
And his trousers are down.
He's got it like in his hand and they're like, oh, poor fucking guy. But yeah.
Yeah, fitness is hard.
It's expensive.
We'll get there. It is expensive. But the things I feel like the protein, if you're taking that instead of, depends what you're working out because you're doing so much muscle, like upper body stuff. Maybe just average it out.
So whenever I go to the gym, I just absolutely punish my body and I do everything in one day.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to go, I used to do.
I feel like you can do that. It's how your it's just how your body reacts to it. That's all. You got to listen to your body.
I used to do 15-minute like jog on the treadmill. Then
Yeah.
I'd do like a 10-minute sort of like fast jog, and then I would go on the bike for like 100 kilometers.
That's a long.
So I'd literally just have my phone, watch Game of Thrones or whatever on Netflix, and just have my headphones in, like, this is great, and I'd look down, and then like, I think I started watching Altered Carbon,
Oh yeah.
and I was watching it, and there's like 50-minute episodes, so I was watching it, and I'd look over and it's like, oh, I've done 25 kilometres. And I was like, Tour de France must be piss easy if you've got Netflix. Just take your mind off it and you're just like cycling away. It was like, how quick did he do that? I was like, I don't know, but I know he did it in 2.5 episodes of Game of Thrones.
That's their ratio.
I had that when I started going to the gym. Oh, you have to bleep that. Fuck.
Yeah, I'll bleep the location.
Literally, it was like I think it's like £17 a month, 24/7 access.
It's so good, that price.
And like the only thing is between like I think like 9 in the evening and 8 in the morning, there's no staff there.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing. So like
Oh,
you can go
no.
there, but like it'll be like the doors will be locked, the lockers will be like locked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like first day I went there, I got there for like 6 in the morning. I had college that day as well. Went in, did a fat workout. I was on the treadmill for like 45 minutes. I felt like fucking Iron Man, I'm not even joking. I came out and I was like, feel good. Went to college, and then we had to go to like a trip in London. It was like the BAFTA thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, went to go see that. Got home, went to bed, woke up the next morning. I was like, can't move my legs.
Yeah.
I was like, they are fucked. For the next week, I ached like a motherfucker because I didn't know my limit. I like hit an adrenaline high and just kept going and didn't realise.
It's like...
I outdid myself hard on that.
I went to the gym a few times with a boy from... and he goes to the gym quite a lot and like, he's in really good shape. But... So we were like doing everything. Obviously he was absolutely smashing me on cardio and everything else. But then when it came to the weights, he was like, oh, let's do this. I was like, oh, okay. And then like whatever he'd do comfortably, I'd like just manage to.
Yeah.
Or like do it just as well or just like a little bit less. And then it came to, I don't know what it is, it's like the ab crunch machine with the weights on, so the one where you have to like lean over. And then he was like, oh, we'll do that. And I was looking at him, I was like, that looks not heavy. I was like, I can't imagine sitting up with weight on you, it's that hard. And I was like, but it's gonna be, because it goes up to 100 kg and I'm not gonna be able to do that. So I was like, no, I've never done this before, but I'll do 30. And I was like, I guess from being so heavy, 30 is like, I've got plate food in my stomach. It's like nothing. So I went all the way up to like 95 and I was like, oh, I could do like this every day. And I feel like I'd end up looking like one of those people who've got ripped abs but then still the fat stomach over it.
Oh, yeah.
So you know when people
yeah.
got a massive beer belly with like the abs on it, I was like, that's what I'd end up looking like. No thank you.
590 hours of podcast storage left on his phone.
Yeah.
We could go for 590 hours.
Should we do it?
No.
You're going to run your memory dry. Good luck uploading that.
Parts as
Be
well.
double that just to get it uploaded.
To be honest, yeah.
So, George, finally get off that list.
We've had proven in court of law, so I'm never on one. It's not a list, it's a register.
I just
Why do
saw.
they ever call it a register? Because it always reminds me of like,
School.
yeah, just like.
There you go.
Here.
Oh,
Peter
God.
Bowman gets put on the school register.
Ironic.
Is Jeremy here? Here, miss. Is Darren here? Here, miss. Is Pedo Stephen here? Yes, I am.
Find me.
I said Pedo Steve, not battling my cat.
They're doing a documentary about that.
Yeah, I know. Just like,
Why?
fuck off.
So
The
you-
mum did it.
The parents
Oh.
don't want the documentary.
Yeah, because they
to come
did
out.
it.
Well, I
I
can't
reckon
know
the
that.
mum killed her. The dad helped hide the body.
This is conspiracy theories now.
It's not. It's
back on.
proven facts.
It's not proven.
He went to the scene himself.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
I watched.
Portugal's hot.
I watched. Said Gio. What?
I paid a $5 and a watch.
Oh gosh.
I love that. Ever since you come on, this just goes to shit. Like we're not going to talk about politics or
Yeah,
anything
we're a
like
lot
that.
less,
This,
like,
that, you're on, and we're
civilised.
just like,
I've just got that.
fuck it, AIDS.
I always got that influence. We were talking about AIDS the other night, weren't we? It
Yeah.
was like your dad's girlfriend got a book about AIDS or something.
Yeah, it was
Hang on.
a Freddie Mercury book,
Oh.
and like the first 7 chapters are about
It's just
AIDS
about
and its
AIDS.
origins. And she was like, I'm a bit confused at the moment, but I'm going to stick with it. And then she goes, that book was wicked because the rest of it was actually about him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I fucking hope so.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, first 7 chapters are about the origins of AIDS.
Did anyone hear about Captain Marvel basically not doing very well in the box office?
I didn't know it came out.
It came out,
I
but
thought it was coming out next
it's.
Friday.
I think it was on IMDb. It's like got 56%.
I said when I saw the
Metacritic's
trailer,
got 66.
I said when I saw the trailer, it was like, I can't imagine it being good.
It was a bit for me. I
'Cause
know.
it's
I know
very
people like
confusing.
Ant-Man, but like Ant-Man wasn't great.
I
film for
never
me.
liked Ant-Man.
I know it was like Captain Marvel. I feel like it's going to be the exact same kind of
I
like.
haven't-
I'll watch it. I'll probably will enjoy bits of it, but the majority, I'm like, I'm not itching for like another one.
Yeah.
But I'm only going to watch it because it is in the cinematic universe. So you kind of need to watch every one to get.
Yeah, I feel like
Annoyingly,
the annoying thing about it is,
you're forced to watch them.
with the last Avengers,
You just don't.
like, it was like 4 was like the most powerful
Yeah.
thing going, because you
Yeah.
managed to thingy Thanos. And then it's just like...
Thingy
let's-
Thanos,
Yeah,
hang
you
on.
fingered him.
Kira. It's like fireworks in here.
Might want to
It's
edit
like
that out.
It was like earlier on. Just bleep his name out so he won't have a clue.
Who?
Where you bent over by Tom, and I
Oh.
was just like going behind him. I was like, and me and Tom started crying. He was like,
What are you talking about? Sorry,
Each other.
Simon.
Here we go.
Rubbing
Imagine
his.
if he just turned round. Imagine if he was like, turned round and he was just like, finally, someone.
I've been waiting for this. I'm ready.
What else happened this week that we can talk about? Oh, when does the Michael Jackson documentary end?
It came out.
Is it yesterday?
Yeah.
You're gonna ruin that for Emma then.
I do want to watch it. I've got to admit.
Does she not want to watch it?
Yeah, because she's a huge Michael Jackson fan. I was like, I personally, I might leave this in, I might not. Personally, I kind of, how do I word it without sounding like?
He's a pedo.
Yeah, yeah,
He was.
yeah, basically.
He was,
He
yeah.
touched kids.
But the thing is, the parents of the kids are more stupid than almost like the media in that of not believing what people are saying, because it's like the parents of the kids let their kids go to a 40-year-old man's house
Stay
and
over.
stay over.
Come
like,
round,
I'm sorry, I know
I've
he's
got a
rich.
fairground.
I know he's rich, but you know what's going to happen.
Right.
I'll let him look at my feet for that.
That's not normal.
I'm
It's just not
40
normal.
deep on the road.
Him making songs, personally, I'm not a huge fan of his songs, but I can accept that he's made like absolute changes in the music industry. But I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, he's a pedo.
Why is he laughing? Why are you laughing at that?
You gotta edit this out. In my head, I was just like.
What made you think of that? Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna shut up now.
You've ruined this podcast with.
No, it's because of what
He's
Charlie
crying.
said.
The thing is, what
You
what
gotta
is?
cut that
yeah,
out.
I know. The thing is, I don't want to call him a pedo because it still might turn out that it's it's
But
wrong.
the thing,
But
like,
there's so many allegations against
and
it.
it's
It raises the
it's
question.
people who said that he didn't, and then they're like, no, he did.
What's everyone else's
He
opinion?
was a bit weird. He had a monkey as a pet.
To be honest,
So
let's-
did Ross from Friends.
He's nuts as well. Yeah.
No.
this podcast is going to be such a pain to edit. I wanted it to be an easy edit here. Oh, it's got to be up to date.
So sorry.
This is like 2 hours of work now.
I'm blaming Gio for coming on the
It's him.
podcast.
You invited me.
Bad influence.
It's going to be like 3 hours, 2 hours of work.
I'll edit it, but you won't like what the outcome is.
It's going to be some great voice
You
things.
leave half of it in.
There's going to be great voice things from this one, though. You just got to keep a full version of this.
Oh yeah, I'll keep the raw file.
Brilliant.
He's
I
got
feel
me.
like the episode should be called like Teacups and Fitness.
This one,
Tom could tear me down
it
with
should
half
just
the
be
shit
called.
he's
It should just be
edited.
called Fitness and Bleeps.
Yeah.
If you ever annoy him, you're going to prison.
I've got so much dirt on.
Oh, I've got too much trust in Tom. I think he would be too nice to do that, hopefully.
Yeah.
Aren't the other podcasts on my SD card?
Probably.
So I have it as well.
Oh, God.
But yes, let's try and do a summary of this Michael Jackson thing.
Oh,
So what is everyone's opinion
Off the
on
wall.
that?
comment,
I feel
I'm still a
like
bit
he
baffled.
is guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's. I do think he was. I think he was mentally challenged.
The thing is, to make new music like that, like when you look at famous singers, they're always like the weird ones which come out with the best and like remembered music.
Like James Morrison.
But like when you think about like look how Queen turned out in that. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't normal at the end of the day. Like he
He
was
had AIDS.
well,
He got
that's
AIDS.
true, but I wouldn't say
There's 7 chapters on it, Tom.
yeah. It doesn't make it right, obviously, what he's potentially done. But
I feel like his popularity kind of overshadows it.
Yeah.
also the money.
It's like the whole stuff with R. Kelly. Like. he was a
Oh
popular
my gosh.
artist.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that's come out is disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like vile. Like, I'm not even gonna bother saying it because it's like definitely
Yeah.
gonna be bleeped.
But it is-
Tom doesn't need any more
No,
work.
I don't need it anymore. It is totally wrong that the thing is people should feel comfortable enough to just talk about it straight away. I don't feel like it's a bit weird and kind of makes me second guess like the victim's choices of only saying it after he's passed away. Like, do you know what I mean? Where it's like
I know what you mean. It was like.
because now Michael Jackson can't say anything back to these allegations.
No.
Apart
But
from only the
obviously
victims.
the allegations were obviously there when he's alive, but then why is it taking so long to bring out this documentary?
Yeah.
It's like the whole stuff like when obviously Jimmy Savile was a horrible human being.
Yeah.
Like
But it only came out after he passed
I
away.
didn't know who he was until all this happened.
Yeah.
'cause it was
Genuinely,
such a
yeah,
because
generation.
it's our parents'
When you look
generation.
at a picture of him, you can automatically identify. You look at him and go, nonce. Like,
Yeah.
it's not hard. It's
You,
not hard.
you look at the dictionary for the word nonce. It's him. It's the picture of him.
Yeah.
Like he
But
screams
it
it.
just made me. It was. I was like confused
when like as soon as he died, everyone was like, "Yeah, he touched me." Like,
Yeah.
how many? I'd like to know how many of those people, just people like sick people,
jumping on claims.
bandwagon, like, yeah, he touched
But
me.
that's what I didn't like about like that's what makes me second guess like most of the victims, and I don't like second guessing the victims. But when there was, do you remember there was stuff which came up about like James Franco and stuff, which it never, I don't think anything came from it, did it? But I just feel like people just was hopping on that kind of bandwagon.
Just for context, Kieran's got a picture of Jimmy Savile on his phone.
I was gonna say.
And he's older than
Google Images.
Oh.
I'm not a sicko.
It's got a folder full of them. Yeah, what was the allegation about James Franco?
It was
It was more like underage stuff, wasn't it?
It was
But it was
no,
like a
no,
pub, no?
no. You know when he did the Disaster Artist?
Yeah.
Basically, a bunch of women on set turned around and it was like, oh, he touched me up and this, that, and the other. But like, James Franco, I don't think he's done anything wrong.
He doesn't
I
look
think he
like
seems
that
too
kind
nice.
Of, yeah.
But like, he was on, he went on a chat show, I think like Conan or Jimmy Fallon or something.
Yeah.
And
One of them.
he turned around and he was like, I don't know what I did. I didn't do any of this stuff that's been said, but if I can help you in any way, let me know. To like the people that are making allegations against him, and I'm thinking, kind of a double-edged sword.
But if you did
saying
stuff,
that,
Because it sounds like that he's trying to like, I'll give you money.
Yeah.
Shut up.
But then he didn't. I
But
don't know.
but
He,
nothing
he
happened,
didn't
but-
come across like defensive. Usually,
Yeah,
when these
no.
allegations
It's
come
also-
up,
they
they get
ignore
defensive.
it.
It's also the
or
thing
ignore
of
it.
would
and
he
it's
say
like,
something
well,
like that if he wanted to give the money to someone like for everyone to see it?
but yeah, no, he was just kind of like, I didn't do any of that, but he's like, I don't know what I did, but if I can help you like out in any way, reach out to me and let me know. And I was like, well, it's good that he's addressing it, but I think he worded it poorly.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes
Yeah,
him
good
look
point.
a bit dodgy still.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't think he would have done anything.
No.
He seems too.
he doesn't seem like that
Yeah.
kind of person when you see him in other.
It's like there was some ages ago about Daniel Radcliffe, and I was like, Harry Potter isn't touching.
He seems like the nicest
seems like the
person
nicest guy in the
ever.
world.
Like he just does.
I'll
be
he's
shocked.
a bit of an odd bloke as well.
Yeah.
I've seen,
Have
like,
you-
He looks
like-
really young
Have you
still.
have you seen the thing of him like
Swiss Army man.
it was a premiere of one of his films. I don't remember which one, but he was like surprising fans when
Yeah.
they were like talking about it. And like he was making people jump, but he was immediately like apologising, like making
Yeah.
himself jump.
Yeah, because he is.
like
There's nothing bad in him. There's just, you
Yeah.
get that vibe off of people. And I'm not saying that that basically cancels out if they do anything bad, but you get that vibe off of
Whenever I
people.
look at Daniel Radcliffe, I automatically think of Tobey Maguire. Because they're
Yeah.
the same way of aging. They still look 15,
Yeah.
but just weathered.
Yeah.
Even the guy who plays Frodo, what's his Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that
He's
kind
like
of
40, isn't
yeah,
he?
but he still looks like 16.
Yeah. It's
When
When he was in
weird.
Ali G.
Wait, what?
Is he?
Is
Yeah.
it?
Mhm. You know, in Ali G, he's got like his mate in the car where they're doing a little street race. That's him.
Is that Elijah Wood?
The Hobbit was in Ali G.
Oh my god.
That's a new title. Right. This is the podcast. Thanks for watching. Cheers for Gio coming on another week.
sorry Tom for the editing.
Yes, alright.
Sorry.
Realistically, we've been technically this raw file is 46 minutes. Realistically, this could be like 28 minutes long. That just shows you how much kind of editing we cut out.
It's not
What I
Elijah
cut
Wood,
out.
by the way. It's Martin Freeman.
Oh, you got it
Oh,
wrong.
you're right, it is the other Hobbit.
No,
though.
no. I was
It is-
the Hobbit
it's-
is Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
Well,
Martin Freeman. I like Martin Freeman. Oh, I love him in Fargo.
I'm in Sherlock.
Which one's
Yeah.
Fargo?
That's a TV series on Netflix.
Have you seen...
That's good. The film.
The film's crap.
The film's amazing. You didn't appreciate it.
Film was crap.
No, you didn't watch it right.
We did.
It's a masterpiece.
Well, I watched it
It's
with my eyes.
literally.
Is there any
it's
other way to
literally-
watch it?
It is literally in the top 10 films.
Not my top 10 films.
Anyway,
Well,
yeah,
top
Gio
10
was
films.
I can't remember.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
a film with him in. It's one about like zombies or something. That's an odd film.
Oh, the one with the.
Kid. He's got like a baby sellotape to his back or something.
Zombie.
Oh, that was a Netflix original film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
It's like in
Zombies are
Australia,
me.
all your Aborigines or something like that.
Yeah.
Zombies on me.
Anyway, that's the podcast.
Yeah, that's all this.
Thank you very much.
We'll end that. Good luck with the editing, Tom.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeet.
Nighty night, I suppose.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Guten Tag.
Tag.
Kartoffel salad.
Kartoffel salad.
Right, that's the podcast. See you next week.
Is that potato salad?
Yeah.
No.